On army request, BTS Illegal Army brings you Mafia Park Jimin, Jimin FF. The world seems so small when you and your best friend Lucy bump into each other at a mafia party. You both gulp as neither of you has ever told the other that you belong to the mafia world. While the two of you struggle to decide what to say, your brothers are already setting the stage ablaze. Hello everyone, today I would like to introduce you to my sister Minmayan. You smile as Yoongi approaches you and offers his hand. The crowd gasps as you hold Yoongi's hand and walk up to the stage. Ma, she never told me, chuckles sarcastically. For you, he is your Yoongi Oppa, but for the mafia world, he is Agasti. Today, by introducing you, he has unknowingly given his enemies a new weakness. Or so they think. Only a few know that if anyone dares to harm you, he will burn their entire empire to the ground. You smile but notice a fine-looking man whose eyes have not left you. Giving him a soft smile, you lean in slightly. Smile. I know I'm so pretty. Stop staring, mister. Chuckles. Then you are living in a misconception. Darling, because you are far prettier than you think. Your eyes widen for the first time ever you find a man attractive. Now, my dear friend Jimin star. Jimin smiles and takes the mic. Let me introduce my sister too. She's my everything, Lucy. Lucy smiles as Jimin offers his hand, helping her ascend the stage stairs. You and Lucy both gulp. Later, you stupid. Yeah, you Babu. You never told me that your brother is a mafia? Glares. So do you? Raises an eyebrow. Stop fighting like kittens. Jimin chuckles. You knew Ryan is Yoongi's sister? Jimin nods. Your eyes widen as you look at Yoongi with a pout, and Yoongi also nods. Fine, you both are guilty here. You and Lucy hug each other, sticking your tongues out at your brothers. They both shake their heads, annoyed by your antics. But when Jimin's eyes land on you, he is smacked as a memory flashes through his mind. Last year at a mafia party. What happened here? You look tense. You know Mayan, right? Jimin nods. He has never met you personally, only knows you as Yoongi's sister. She's here. I swear I told her to stay home, but she came here angrily because today is her birthday. Oh shit. She didn't reveal anything, did she? That's what I'm scared about. Sighs. Jimin's eyes land on you as you walk in. Every man in the room stares at you, captivated by your beauty. But Jimin feels something more. He forgets to breathe. His heart skips a beat and he freezes. She is so beautiful, amazed. Yeah, her brother is also handsome. Frowns. Do you know her? Pokes his energy. Of course, she is my sister. Jimin choke on air. You walk over to Yoongi. I hate you. Yoongi rubs his temple and pulls out a key from his pocket. Your gift? Your favorite bike? A Harley Davidson? Do you think I will melt over this? Biting your lips, Yoongi nods. You are right. Yes, I did. I love you. You grab the key and rush out. Jimin smiles. Jimin sings late at night, stopping at the pool's edge to sip wine. He closes his eyes and remembers his first encounter with you. Opening them, he freezes as he sees you walking toward him. You kneel and raise your finger from his face to his chest, stopping near his heart. Let it beat, Mr. Pro, or else it won't beat again. He frowns and blinks, but when he opens his eyes again, you are gone. He sighs, chuckling maniacally to himself. So I'm obsessed. He mutters, poking his inner cheek. Not good for you, Ryan. The next morning, a man opens the curtains, but instead of sunlight, your pictures block the light. He traces his finger over them. You're the first thing I want to see when I open my eyes. He closes the curtains and leaves. You head to the kitchen. Wow, you are cooking for me? Is it real or am I daydreaming? Mockingly. Our entire nightmare? Raises an eyebrow. Yeah, you are, but not when you are cooking. Smith. He chuckles and serves you. How many times should I tell you to shower before breakfast? Rolls his eyes. No, first breakfast, then shower. Yoongi face palms. After breakfast, Lucy calls asking you to meet her at a cafe. As you head to shower, Yoongi busy on a call with Jimin hears you. What the hell? Hyung, are you okay? Ryan screamed, I will call you back, tensed. He rushes to your room, finding you sobbing. He embraces you tightly, slightly patting your back. What happened, Ryan? Concerned. You point to the restroom. He starts taking a quick steps. As soon as he enters, his eyes widen and anger rushes to his veins. Yoongi calls his guard. A note is written on the mirror with blood. Ryan, I love you and I am coming to get you. Be ready, sweetheart. Later. This isn't just anyone. Whoever did this is dangerous. Yoongi notes. I'm leaving for Daegu and I can't take her with me and I don't trust my guards. Send her with me confidently. Yoongi hesitates but nods. Time skips. In the car from the rearview mirror, Jimin never loses focus on you. He gazes at you like you belong to him, not caring whether you or Lucy notice. Unfortunately, Lucy catches him staring at you and she thinks, "Oh God, is my brother in love?" She smiles. At Park Mansion, "Stay with me in my room." Jimin rubs the back of his neck, not wanting you to stay at Lucy's room. No, she has her privacy, let her stay freely, like she does at home. Smirks, "Let me show you your room, Mayan." She shows you the room next to Jimin's while her room is downstairs. "Thank you, Lucy." "Hey, rest for now. We will talk later and cheer up, girl." You nod. Next day, Lucy tries to cheer you up knowing you are upset after the last scene. "Let's go watch a movie tonight. What do you say?" "Bad idea." He enters, capturing your and Lucy's attention. You and her both aren't going anywhere. Jimin, "No, not allowed." He signs a cross and you chuckle at him, showing a squid reaction. At least you smile. Jimin keeps his hand in his pocket and leaves the scene with a smile. Later you are walking in the garden when your eyes land on Jimin. He's smoking. You walk over to him. "Seems like my brother's bad habits impress you," eyebrow raised. Jimin quickly throws the cigarette and crushes it under his shoe. You smile. "Smoking is injurious to health, don't you know?" Pout. "Stop releasing your tension on this." Jimin smirks and start walking closer like all the other girls. You take a step back, not realizing it's the wrong move. He stops as soon as he realizes you are at the pool's edge. "So should I release my stress on you?" Wink. You are shocked and take a quick step back, causing you to fall into the pool. He doesn't try to catch you, not thinking it's necessary. But when he realizes you don't know how to swim, he quickly jumps in. Holding you by your vest, he lifts you up and you gasp for air. "Are you okay?" Concerned. "Nay, cuff." "Thank you." Your eyes meet and you both stop. There's a peaceful feeling in each other's eyes and a soft melody starts playing in his mind. "Hua, Bayan, are you okay?" She rushes over and you push Jimin away, almost drowning again. He picks you up once more and pulls you out of the water. Lucy covers you with a rope. Jimin brushes his hair back and leaves the scene. "I'm sorry, Lucy. He was just helping me since I was drowning." "I'm sorry." You rush out of the scene. Is she scared I might get angry? Idiot. She thinks to herself. You enter your room and sigh. What does Lucy think of me, huh? Ish, I'm stupid. I have to stop this feeling before it sparks and sets ours into my and her friendship. You take a deep sigh. Time skips. You are sleeping in your room when someone enters through the window, wearing a mask. He swiftly presses his finger on your face, tucking your hair back. You blink and turn. The man kisses your cheek and you wake up, but before you can scream, he shuts your mouth tightly. "Shh, sweetheart." His calling you sweetheart is enough for you to remember that he's the same man who wrote on your mirror, "Soon I will come and take you with me. Then we will live alone together. No one will disturb us or stop me from getting close to you." You are so scared of him. He kisses your forehead and leaves. You are too shocked to move a muscle. You stand up, rush outside. Jimin was on a call with Yoongi. She is alright. And besides, there's no chance for him to get Mayan's location. Confidently. Before Jimin could say anything further, he saw you rushing out of the room. Sensing the tension, he quickly ended the call and ran after you. You bump into him. As soon as you saw him, you hugged him tightly. Jimin gulped, his heartbeat racing crazily. Gently stepping back, he held your arms. What happened? He's in the room. Jimin's eyes widened. He rushed to the room but found no one. Letting out a sigh, he walked back to you. Mayan, there is no one. There is. You ran to the room, desperate to prove your point, but couldn't find anyone either. Mayan, relax. It might have been a nightmare. No, it's not. He is here. Jimin rubbed his temple, not believing you. How could he? He never thought, even in his scariest dream, that someone could break through his security. No one in the entire Mafia world had better security than Jimin. Mayan, this is not possible. Breaking my security isn't easy. You frowned, anger flashing in your eyes. What the hell, Park Jimin? You have so much trust in your security that you don't believe me? Ish. You started sobbing. Jimin gulped, not wanting to make you cry, but he still couldn't believe the fact that someone has trespassed. He came, he kissed me, and then left. Soap. Jimin's eyes widened at the word kiss. He immediately grabbed you by the arm. Kiss? Shock. He pointed at your cheek and forehead, still sobbing. Stay here, I will be right back. Angrily. He was about to leave when you held his hand. Gajima, pouting sadly. Jimin gulped and guided you to his room. Stay here for a while and give me a minute. He cupped your face gently. I will be here in no time, okay? You nodded and he rushed towards the security room. If I see something unusual, be ready to die. The two guards in the security room gulped nervously. Jimin accessed the footage of your room, unknown to everyone but him. There was a hidden camera in every room. He asked the guard to turn around and tap the password to access it. As the footage played, his fist clenched upon seeing the man you mentioned. Though the face wasn't visible due to the darkness, Jimin accessed the backyard camera to see if the man had climbed through the window. Turn around. The guards skulked again as they saw the footage of the man climbing up. Meanwhile, Jimin was busy attaching a silencer to his gun. Without hesitation, he shot both guards. I don't want useless people on my team. He glared and left. Upon entering his room, he noticed a blood stain on his sleeves. Removing his shirt, he threw it into a bin. However, his eyes widened when he didn't see you anywhere. Panicked, he was about to search for you when he heard soft sobbing. Letting out a sigh, he walked towards the sound and found you sitting on the floor near the bedside, hugging your knees and crying. He kneeled down, picking you up in his arms and settled you on the bed. Climbing up beside you, he gently spoke. Calm down, Ryan. I promise this won't happen again. Promisingly. Scoff, you don't believe me. Stop with the consoling. I do, sighs. I do believe you, and I promise that in 2 days he will be under your feet. Your eyes widened in shock. Jimin hugged you, and before long you fell asleep on his chest. He sat you down and cuddled you to sleep. By morning, Jimin woke up before you, or rather, he couldn't sleep because of you. His heart refused to stay calm. As you stirred, he gently tucked your hair back. You went softly, opening your eyes. As soon as you realized the position you were in, you quickly sat up, causing Jimin to frown. What the hell, Mr. Park? How dare you cuddle me? Your heart skipped a beat as you scolded him. Jimin stood up confused. Hey, Ryan, calm down. He gulped, brushing his hair back. With every word you said, it felt like someone was stabbing him in the heart. I want to tell you that I have some feelings for you. Shut up. There is nothing that will happen between us, so please stay away. The pain in Jimin's heart was unbearable. It felt as though someone was twisting a knife in his chest. Gulp. But why? Do you love someone else? He asked with a straight face, though his stuttering betrayed his pain. You knew he was hurting, but you couldn't betray your best friend. No, I don't. But you are my best friend's brother. I can't be selfish by loving you. He sighed, not agreeing with your logic. Lucy wouldn't mind. I mind. I don't want her to think I came here to cast a spell on you. Scoff. You are rejecting me because of these silly thoughts? Without another word, you left his room. Downstairs, Lucy saw you rushing out and thought to herself, what? Did something happen between them? She was happy not knowing the pain tearing you both apart inside. You ran to your room, collapsed onto the bed and started crying. I think I like you and I wanted to stop this before I fell, but I have already fallen in love with you, Jimin. You sobbed harder. Meanwhile, Jimin sat in his room broken. His phone rang, pulling him out of his thoughts. He saw the caller ID and picked up the call. On call. What the hell? Where is Ryan? Is she okay? Jimin's eyes widened at Yoongi's furious tone. How did you... What? Jimin gulped, realizing Yoongi was talking about something else. Nothing. You cut my call last night, and as far as I know, you are not that type to do that. Did something happen to Ryan? If you have failed to protect her, I will kill you. You know me, right? Yoongi's voice was filled with anger. Jimin said, if I fail to protect her, I will kneel before you and allow you to slit my throat. The words slipped out before Jimin realized what he had said. Yoongi was shocked, thinking, is he in love? He cut the call with a deep sigh. I have to go back as soon as possible. That evening, Lucy was trying to convince you to join a gathering. Let's try this, excited. I don't want to come, sadly. It's just downstairs. Our other friends are coming too, sigh. Mayan, why are you so sad? Nothing, deeply sigh. Fine, I will come. You grabbed a dress and left the room. Lucy sighed, thinking, am I wrong? Did something bad happen last night? Lucy rushed to Jimin's room. Did you hurt her? Jimin scoffed, not understanding. Sigh. Did you hurt mine? Chuckling bitterly. Me? She hurt me. She is so stupid. Now I know why she is your best friend. Sighs. You love her. Then tell her. I did. Sigh. And she rejected me? Shocked. Why? Because of you? Sighs. Ish, this girl is so stupid. Indeed. I will go tell her that I... No need. Let her stay like this. Angrily. Yeah, keep your ego aside. Jimin left the room in anger. At night, the park hosted a get-together in their garden. As Jimin entered, girls surrounded him, flirting. He complimented them casually. The moment he walked in, his eyes landed on you, and his heart began racing uncontrollably. Your dress. You walked towards Lucy with a soft smile, but when your eyes landed on Jimin surrounded by girls, your heart broke. You angrily sipped your drink, standing beside Lucy. Stop drinking this much, Mayan. They scoffing. I know you love him, my bro. You choke on your drink as Lucy frowns. Are you stupid? If my brother loves you and you love him, how can this be a betrayal? Stop watching those K-dramas and start being practical players. Now go tell my brother that you love him. Scoff. He has many others. See? You point towards Jimin. He is just famous among girls. Nothing serious. You blink and stride a little further, but unfortunately you bump into someone. Oops, pretty lady, watch your way. I'm so sorry, embarrassed. Hi, I am me, and this embarrassing face doesn't go with your beauty. Drop it. You smile. Hey, I am Mayan. Jimin sees this, his heart clenching in jealousy. Just as soft music begins to play, may I have a dance with you? You smile, nodding, and are about to take his hand when Jimin approaches, gently placing his hand on your waist. He smiles at me. She's mine. You look at him in shock, but it doesn't seem like she's yours. Smirk. Lucy winks at me. Jimin pokes his inner cheek in anger. She is my girlfriend, soon to be my wife. Smirks. Stay away. Angrily. V smirks and continues. A dance won't hurt. Jimin grabs V's collar. You gasp and Lucy rushes in, stopping Jimin. If you love her, then say it. I did, but this stupid rejected me. Scoff. So try once more, idiot. You glare at him. Okay, let me go again. Will you marry me? No. You sigh angrily and leave. Go after her, or else I will. Jimin pushes V and rushes after you. V and Lucy burst out laughing, high-fiving each other. Scratches the back of his head. Will you dance with me? Gulps. Sure. By the way, thank you for making him jealous. My pleasure helping you. He winks and Lucy smiles. You rush out. Idiot, he has to talk to my oppa first, doesn't he? Pouts. I will, but first will you please give me a green signal? You turn around and smile shyly at him. Before he can take another step, a masked man appears out of nowhere, moving too fast for Jimin to react. The blade gleams for a second before it plunges into Jimin's chest, piercing near his heart. Jimin gasps, stumbling back, clutching at the wound. His knees buckle and he drops to the ground. The masked man kicks him and he falls to the ground. Jimin, you gasp and rush to him, but the masked man doesn't stop there. He presses the knife deeper into Jimin's chest with his foot. Blood pours from the wound, staining his shirt as his breathing grows shallow. How dare you propose to my wife? She is mine. You cuddle her? Laughs maniacally. With every sentence, he presses harder. Jimin, your voice rings out, panic and fear filling it. You push the man and kneel beside Jimin, your hands trembling as you try to stop the bleeding. Stay with me, don't close your eyes. You plead, tears streaming down your face. Jimin's visions blur and he weakly tries to look at you. Before you can do anything else, the masked man grabs you from behind. You scream, struggling against his grip, but he is too strong. Mayan. He tries to shout, his voice faint as he reaches out towards you, but his body won't move. The masked man drags you towards a man. You fight desperately, your cries echoing in the street, but he shoves you inside and slams the door. The van speeds off, leaving Jimin bleeding and helpless on the ground. Soon we and Lucy walk outside as V plans to surprise Lucy. Both of their eyes widen seeing Jimin lifeless on the ground. Jimin, time escapes. Yoongi rushes out of the airport, hurrying to his car. He presses the gas pedal and speeds to the hospital. He sighs in relief upon seeing Jimin. Lucy, how is he? Concerned. He is fine. The doctor said he will be conscious in an hour. Yoongi sighs in relief and pats Lucy's back. Yoongi eyes scan the room searching for you, but you are nowhere to be found. Where is Mayan? Desperately. We couldn't find her, sadly. Yoongi drops onto the couch, his heart nearly stopping as he hears you are missing. I know who's behind all this. He wakes up, his words drawing everyone's attention. Who? Hyung, remember Kai? Yoongi nods. He's the psycho lover, angrily. Yoongi remembers how Kai approached you when you were just 18. Although Yoongi never understood how Kai found out you were his sister, he directly rejected him. Kai frowns. Yes, Hyung. Although he was masked, I saw the cut on his hand. I tried to protect her from all this, to save her from this dangerous world. But how could I know that my rejection would cause Kai to become her obsessed lover? Gulps. This isn't obsession, Hyung. It's psychotic. A man enters. Sir, we successfully tracked her. Good, let's go. I am coming too. What? Frowns. Rest. I will go with Yoongi. No way. You stay here. Look. Let him go. He is stubborn. No. Jimin pulls the drip out and stands up. I love her and I will protect her myself. Jimin leaves, leaving Theung and Lucy speechless. Yoongi shakes his head in disbelief, having already sensed the love in Jimin's word. You wake up tied to a chair in a dimly lit room. Oppa, Hoa stops shouting. Agasti can't reach you here. Laughs. My Oppa will come and kill you. Just wait and watch. Scream. He grabs your jaw harshly but quickly backs away, his hand trembling. Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to harm you. I'm sorry. You gulp, sensing his psychotic behavior as he strides towards the curtain and pulls it up, revealing the countless pictures of you. You gasp, realizing he has been stalking you all along. I love you, Mayan. I even asked Agasti for your hand in marriage, but he rudely said no. He rejected me. He throws everything on the table, causing you to flinch. Meanwhile, Yoongi and Jimin exchange a quick glance, silently strategizing. Yoongi moves towards the mansion's front entrance while Jimin sneaks in from the back. Each is flanked by 10 guards who swiftly clear the way, taking down anyone in sight to ensure their boss's safety. You hear gunshot in the distance and a smile, a flicker of hope igniting within you. You think to yourself, I love you, Oppa. And Jimin, please be safe. I know you are strong. Jimin bursts through the door and you stare in shock. Before you can react, Kai grabs a gun, points it at you. Drop your gun, Jimin. Jimin hesitates for a moment but drops his gun, signaling his guards to do the same. Good. You really love her, but not as much as I do. Chuckles. Stupid, do you call this love? Tying her up and stalking her isn't love. It's a psychotic act. Real love is setting her free. Real love is making her your serendipity. Real love is being her Aladdin and becoming her genie. You smile, your heart fluttering at his definition of love. Kai, let out a maniacal laugh. Love is being with her, by hook or by crook. Yoongi paused outside the door, noticed the gun pointed at you. With careful precision, he aims and fires. The bullet hits Kai and he collapses to the ground. Jimin rushes to you, untying the ropes as quickly as he can. You immediately throw your arms around him and he holds you tightly in return. Yoongi watches the scene, raising an eyebrow and thinking, I killed Kai, and she hugs Jimin like he's the one who saved her. He chuckles sarcastically and scoffs. Will you be my genie? Smiles. Of course. So what's your first wish? Yoongi pokes his inner cheek in irritation and strides over, flicking Jimin on the forehead. Come with me, you so-called genie. First you have to grant my wish before marrying her, understand? Yeah, Hyung. You giggle at their banter. The love we give is your choice, pure or dark. Will you offer someone a dark, psychotic love or a love that sets them free? The end. If you really like the FF, please like, share and comment. And if you want to be the part of this illegal chums family, then subscribe to my channel. Annyeong.